we're going to talk about rigging the a7a cargo sling. To rig the a7a cargo sling, you need your a7a cargo straps, your heavy-duty D-rings. The a7a cargo sling is available to be rigged in a 2-strap, 3-strap, or 4-strap load. For a 2-strap load, the maximum weight is 300 pounds. For a 3-strap load, the maximum weight is 400 pounds. And for a 4-strap load, the maximum weight is 500 pounds. There is no minimum weight, however, you need to take into consideration the minimum amount of weight required for the type of parachute system you'll be rigging. For this demonstration, we will be rigging a 3-strap load. To rig the 3-strap load, we will first lay out our 188-inch long a7a cargo strap as a main strap, ensuring that the quick fit portion of the quick fit adapter of the thick lip floating metal bar, so the thick lip portion of the quick fit adapter of the thick lip floating metal bar is facing away from the load, so it'll be facing down. We'll do this with all 3. We'll lay 2 of our 188-inch a7a cargo straps perpendicular to our main strap. We'll then reference our appropriate TMs and consult our riggers and find out how much energy dissipating material we need. For the purposes of demonstration, we'll be using 1 single piece of paperboard honeycomb. We'll lay it down on our straps. We will then secure our load. For the purpose of this demonstration, we'll be using 2 ammunition crates. Prior to rigging your A-series container, if you have any exposed edges or metallic portions, they need to be thoroughly padded and taped and covered with tape pressure sensitive adhesive olive cloth. Alright, the first strap we will route is the main strap. We will route the main strap through the carrying handles if they are present, over top of our load, ensuring that we do not incorporate any twists through both of our heavy-duty D-rings. Through the carrying handles once more, and then through our quick fit adapter of thick lip floating metal bar, routing it under the thick lip floating metal bar, back over the thick lip floating metal bar, and removing all slack and tightening it down. After this has been accomplished, we will route both of our side straps through the D-rings, and we need to mirror how we're going through the D-rings. If one goes outside the inside, the other must go outside the inside. If it was inside to outside, you would do it that way. However, for this demonstration, we will go outside to inside as we route, ensuring that we do not incorporate any twists. The free running end of our side straps will then be routed through the quick fit adapter of thick lip floating metal bar, running it under the thick lip floating metal bar, and back over the thick lip floating metal bar, removing all slack. Remember, when you tighten it down and remove all slack, that your quick fit adapter of thick lip floating metal bar needs to not exceed past 50% of your load. You will then take the free running ends and you will roll them using a hand under hand motion so that you do not incorporate a ramp-like effect. This would be a ramp-like effect. This would not be. That is how you need to roll them. A ramp-like effect will cause your a7a cargo straps to gain slack once moving your A-series container around the departure airfield and around your aircraft. After you've rolled the free running end, you will secure it with a sufficient length of 1/4-inch cotton webbing using a surgeon's knot locking knot. To tie a surgeon's knot locking knot, you will tie an overhand knot with 2 throws, 1, 2, and then you will basically tie a square knot. So you'll tie 1 throw one way, 1 throw the opposite way, creating a surgeon's knot locking knot. Now that we have our a7a cargo sling rigged and all of our excess stowed, we will incorporate our parachute system. For the purpose of this demonstration, we'll use a T10 modified cargo parachute, which has a minimum weight requirement of 90 pounds. You need to ensure that you have your G13 clevis. It has a clevis pin and a clevis pin retaining pin, all present and serviceable. You will route your D13 clevis through your D-ring so the rounded portion lines up with the rounded portion. You will then secure the looped end of the riser of your T10 modified cargo parachute. Secure it in place by routing the clevis pin through the looped end, and then securing the clevis pin in place with the clevis pin retaining pin. And under normal circumstances, you would bend over your clevis pin retaining pin, which is basically just a cotter pin, 90 degrees so that it cannot come out. However, for the purpose of this demonstration, we will not be doing so. After we've done this, we'll place our T10 modified cargo parachute on top of our load. We will then secure a sufficient length of 1/4 inch cotton webbing and tie it with a non-slip knot to the D-ring. After we've tied it to the D-ring, we will route it through our brake cord attaching loop. We will ensure that an overhand knot has been tied into the universal static line, creating a loop, routing it through that loop underneath all the stows of the universal static line, over across our entire parachute. We will tie an overhand knot, creating a loop in our 1/4 inch cotton webbing. This is so we may incorporate a trucker's hitch. We'll then route the free running end of the 1/4 inch cotton webbing through the opposing D-ring. We'll then route the free running end through the loop that we've created with that overhand knot for our trucker's hitch and tighten down as much as possible. After we've tightened it down, we will secure it back to the opposing D-ring using a non-slip knot. This is simply to hold our T10 modified cargo parachute in place until it has exited the aircraft. And then, like any good jump master, you'll take your knife that you have on you and then secure any excess and trim it off. This will hold our parachute in place until it's exited out of the aircraft. The A-series container will be exited in an upright manner with the universal static line snap hook connected to the outboard anchor line cable with the spring opening gate facing towards the skin of the aircraft. It will be exited by the #1 jumper and the safety in an upright manner so that the universal static line snap hook is facing skyward. That end of the universal static line is facing up from the parachute. The base of our A-series container will be placed on the jump platform and it will exit. If everything goes right, the parachute will deploy and it will land on its energy dissipating material. What are your questions concerning the A7A cargo sling?